Try it again.
When it comes to hitting a baseball, bat speed is vital. The speed of the bat head through the hitting zone is crucial for making good contact and hitting the ball as far as possible.
There it is. That's a good one. And you can see the ball fly.
For a majority of his life, Jim Parquet's goal was to get hitters out. Now the former big league pitcher is helping them get on base.
When I talk with a lot of major league clubs, they say, we've got all of this information. It's saying this and that and this, but we're not seeing actual performance change.
So Jim and college baseball coach Sean Tott went to work. 5 years ago, they began designing a device that would help give hitters and pitchers instant feedback.
And we're like, how can we get these kids to move correctly and do what we're asking them to do? And so one thing led to another. And we're like, well, I think this might work.
This is the device. Pretty simple at first glance, a belt, an ankle brace, and a couple of bungee cords.
The bungees is really the heart and soul of it. It's a different, structure based. I can't tell you what it is.
But Parquet can show us how Velo Pro works.
What it does is it gives you instant and immediate feedback as far as if you're moving efficiently. You can see how it pops your back foot up, right?
If your swing isn't right or you're pitching with the wrong mechanics, the Velo Pro will let you know. It was developed from Newton's 3 laws of motion and through hundreds of hours of baseball research.
What it's going to do is it's going to keep the velocity that's leaking or the energy that's dissipating in you longer to keep you in a loaded position so that you can command everything better and be more efficient in what you're doing.
You want so badly to just be like, just do this. But you can't because I can't feel it. And this thing, you feel it immediately.
In just a few years' time, the Velo Pro has exploded. 8 Major League Baseball teams, over 60 NCAA baseball and softball teams are now utilizing the device. Former Mariners pitcher Taijuan Walker, who is now in Arizona and having his best season in the majors, spent his offseason in Kent.
Big difference.
Working with the Velo Pro.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, Chris, performance is based upon feel, right? If I feel good and I believe it, I'm going to be that much better, and I think that's ultimately why this has grown so much, because it makes you feel so good and explosive and frees everything up.
Justin Armbruster, who pitched for Eastside Catholic and will play at Pacific Lutheran University next year, watched his fastball go from 81 miles per hour to nearly 90.
It really helps me stay back over my back leg, and it's giving me more velocity.
According to Parquet, the device helps unlock the true velocity potential in the arm. With over 6,000 Velo Pros now being used across the globe, Parquet and his team are seeing 3 to 4 miles per hour of instant velocity gains in pitchers.
The student can tell me, prior to me visually seeing what needed to be adjusted, they're able to say, oh, wow, that's not right.
Larry Marshall has coached baseball for 43 years.
They see it immediately, and they realize, and then they start recognizing when they put a bad swing on or not so good a swing, then that didn't feel right. So then you have them verbalize that to you. What did you feel differently? What was important about that particular swing that did not match up with that one that you really felt good about?
And while the device is still somewhat new to baseball, Parquet, whose career ended because of injuries, believes the Velo Pro will actually help reduce injuries as it helps pitchers learn to move more efficiently. In Kent,
Ooh, that was good right there.
I'm Chris Egan, King 5 Sports.